Now I have to fight John You hear that, J. Paul? You hear that?
Welcome to No Shame Theater, the last one, 2007. Yeah. We're all excited that you're here. Thank you all for braving the storms, the crowds, the fire trucks, Christmas jam, the fucking Christmas jam. We're here though. We're here. We've got a great show tonight. My erstwhile co-host is unfortunately out of town with his wife's family.
Y'all not good enough for you guys?
But we found a capable replacement, do not fear. And of course, Peter Bresney and William Towers are here as always from URTV. We've got a great show lined up. Are there any No Shame virgins here? Anybody never been to No Shame? We have a couple traditions here at No Shame. For those of you who are virgins, you'll soon learn them very well. And one of those traditions is that every month at No Shame, we have a song. And the other tradition is that there's two of us. There's two co-hosts, myself and Jonathan, who's not here. I wanted to get Mundy Carter to co-host this month. A lot of you know him. We were like, he'd be great. He's a funny guy. He's got some charisma. And he was here earlier, and then he kind of left. He's kind of a flight. He's an asshole. But I went out there. What? I went out and braved the cold, and I found a legendary, unknown blues man from down in Mississippi named Red Tail Marvin Lewis, who was wandering around. He was actually going to play the Christmas jam, and then they bumped him for Frampton. So he's here tonight. He's going to co-host with me, and he's going to do a song. So let's bring up Red Tail Marvin Lewis.
Shaw, my friend. Shaw. Yeah. Roy!
This is Shaw.
Shaw, I know you're Shaw.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Red Tail's going to do the song, everybody. Let's let Red Tail and Roy.
Yeah, this is
do
my
the song. All
This is
right.
my cousin Roy. Yeah, thank you kindly. Oh, Roy. Yeah, this is my cousin Roy. Yeah, and Roy. Right. That's my cousin Roy. Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay. Now I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to go. I help you ladies and gentlemen, 'cause you're at no shame. Yeah. Some of the scenes you see tonight will be great, and others lame. Remember, you paid to get in here, so you got yourselves to blame. That's why I'm drinking Southern Comfort with Roy.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, it's getting better. I'm getting better. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Red tail. All right.
Yeah.
All right, good. And as they mentioned in the song, and as they mentioned in the song, there are 3 rules here at No Shame, and they are: it has to be original, can't break anything, it has to be less than 5
Cheryl, am I late?
I'm Nick Carter.
I'm late, I'm sorry. I saw Red Tail Marvin Lewis leaving, and he was driving.
You really drove.
And that really, because he was drinking. I was like, Red Tail?
Don't drink and drive.
What the hell? I thought he was more responsible than that.
Well, he's more responsible than you. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Clearly.
you're here now.
Yes, and I'm very glad to be
Song
here.
worked out.
Yeah.
I just told him the 3 rules.
Yes.
Other than that, you can do about whatever the hell you want.
Right. But the main thing is also you have to make sure that you stay away from these lights, right?
That's right.
They are very,
Of course, guests in the stage here.
and they're black and they're hard to see.
That's right.
And they're in the shadows.
So to make that simple, we put a white line in across the
That is
stage.
simple, Sean.
And these lights are actually part of Jingle Taps, which is the current NC Stage Catalyst production here in the theater. Another part of the set of which you'll see in the back wall. Please come see Jingle Taps tomorrow at 2 p.m.
But they have to, yes, jingle taps. Hooray, jingle taps!
All right.
Yeah. But they can't touch anything here.
That's
And
right.
This,
So
these
all-
things have to remain.
All entrances tonight will be around the sides. It's actually very simple. Instead of coming up the front, you just come around the sides.
Right.
Could you demonstrate for us quickly, Monday?
Nice.
Good job.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. But if I went over here, it would be no.
Because
Right.
Jingle Taps has a matinee tomorrow, and they have all of their props preset. They have a number of props that are behind these curtains. So we will come in from the sides, and we will not be behind the curtains.
Right.
Pretty simple? Everybody understand?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Other than that,
What?
let's have a great show.
Right.
The first piece is
Christmas Thoughts. Christmas Thoughts.
by Trey.
By Trey.
Written by Sarah Fields.
Yes.
Performed by Lauren
Lauren
Michaels.
Michaels. Yes.
All
Here's something I know about Christmas. No matter how many times you ask, your parents probably won't buy you a bone. I know this because I asked for one last year. I got a drug test instead. I passed it because I had no bone. My mom was stoked, so at least someone got what they wanted. I just thrown a party the week before, and when the cops showed up, we buried my old bone in the backyard. Seemed like a sweet idea at the time, but the next day we couldn't find it. Most of the grass was dead because my roommate Eddie killed it on purpose. Mowing the yard was his job. And he didn't want to do it anymore, so there was just, like, dirt everywhere. And a bong, like, somewhere. He sent a card a few months ago, so I guess he found it. Although the card said, "Congratulations on your baby boy." So maybe he thought it was somebody else. Yesterday I got an invitation to Stephanie and Brad's Christmas party. I guess Brad's Jewish, which doesn't surprise me because guys that believe in Jesus probably wouldn't steal your girlfriend. The party is at Brad's parents' house in Oklahoma, so they probably won't think that I'll show. But I'm totally going to be there. I'm not sure how yet, but at Christmas, miracles just, like, happen. Which reminds me, Mom, have you bought my plane ticket yet? I got Stephanie an autographed picture of Jack Johnson. Well, really, I found a picture of Jack Johnson in Rolling Stone and wrote Jack Johnson on it. Well, she probably won't know the difference. Besides, making shit for people makes them feel good. And also, I lost my job at Joe's Crab Shack when I went out to UT, so I'm totally busted. Here's something I know about Christmas. Sometimes people who dump you at like normal times of the year remember that they love you during the holidays and like want to get back together. I know this because my mom made me watch Love Actually the other day. So this year I'm asking for Stephanie. I don't need another bong anyway. I got really bored last week and built one out of a potato and a can of Fresca. Works pretty well. Merry Christmas, cuh, or something. Peace out. Trey.
That was good because it hit on universal themes.
That is right, Monday.
Yeah,
That's right.
Because only users lose drugs and paraphernalia.
Right. That's right, Monday.
It's true.
And we're glad you're
I
not
think
one
we've all
anymore.
been there. We're like,
That we have.
did I leave it someplace where someone can find it who shouldn't?
Where's that fucking house?
And that's a good thing to think about, but not during the next piece, because we'll all be watching closely.
Yes,
It's
because
called-
it's called
Selections from the Intimate Journals of Jacob Higginbotham.
Yes by John Crutchfield.
That's all you need.
Dear audience, it was bound to happen sometime. I dreamed of her again. I wish I could deny it. Heaven knows I do. It's embarrassing. If it could somehow and by some mystical means be shown that she also dreamed of me, it wouldn't be half as embarrassing. Not by a long shot, but it can, so it is. It's embarrassing if you dream of someone who isn't dreaming of you. For some unfathomable reason, I just thought of a little boy with a red balloon. Why did that thought pop into my head? And I'm left with a distinct impression that life is rather mysterious after all. Who knows why things happen the way they do? For instance, I often have the sensation that there is someone else inside me who is thinking quite different thoughts than I am at this moment, and who entertains quite different opinions. Every now and then, one of his thoughts, or more of them, will escape from the Death Star tractor beam of his inscrutable mind and tumble out into my own thoughts, with which they mingle willy-nilly. And yet, they are always recognizable by their peculiar dress, or by the fact that they are facing the wrong way. For example, the red boy with the balloon. I mean the balloon with the red boy. I mean the boy with the red balloon. What is he doing there? And why should he have made his appearance at precisely the moment when I was considering the embarrassment of having dreamed again of my true love? Why should these two thoughts seek each other's company? Is the little boy lonesome there with his red balloon? Is he sad and frightened, thinking how someday he will grow up and meet a girl and dream of her years later after she's gone? Dear audience, I too am sad and frightened and not certain at all that I should go on. The sun is shining down through the sky and through the rippling branches of the trees and through the window and through the dusty air onto a desk where there's a notebook where someone is writing something as he sits on a faux leather couch in a strange place with his legs crossed and his feet propped up on a coffee table, and I don't know if I'll ever find love again. That's silly. My point, dear audience, is that sometimes I feel trapped in my own mind, as if I were in a dark cell with a little window high up in the wall, where someone, I never see his face, keeps showing me little pictures from time to time. A train station, two bicycles leaning up against a garden fence, a phone booth, a little boy with a red balloon. How long ago that all was. I wish I could describe the feeling in my throat right now, dear audience. You know, most of the time when you feel something, you really only halfway feel it, because you know that it will eventually go away, the feeling will. Is that not so, dear audience? Yes, you let yourself feel it as if you were tasting something delicious when you're not really hungry. But what I'm talking about is not like that at all. No, not one bit. What I'm talking about is a rather inescapable sort of feeling, dear audience. Sort of like your own body is inescapable, only worse. Is there a verb that means both being and suffering at once? My, what a state I'm in. And all because of a dream. And I don't even remember the dream now, dear audience. Is that remarkable? All I remember is that she was somehow in it. Oh, and it took place in a dark restaurant. And she was leaving.
All right.
Third we have,
Yes, Fathers and Sons,
written and directed by Sam Leeper.
with Ryan Madden and Darren Marshall.
Not my name. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's the door. I'll go. Be honest. All right.
What do you want?
I came to talk to you and Mom.
She isn't here.
Can I come in?
I don't think so.
Why?
Son, I'm done with you. I'm sick of helping you, sick of bailing you out of financial mistakes and wrong choices. I don't even want to hear what you have to say.
Dad, I wanted to tell you about something.
I don't care about what you have to say. You are a useless piece of shit. You pretty much fuck up at least once every other month. You got really sick. We took you in. And you stayed with us for at least 3 years without giving us any money. You didn't talk to us or tell us what you were thinking. You didn't share with us your plans or your goals. We paid for you to go back to school, and you failed out before you graduated. You just laid around watching TV instead of seeking some kind of future. You are truly worthless. You haven't learned anything. Nothing. You probably haven't even thought about paying us back, have you?
Of course I have. I just don't make enough money. I would hand them out, but I'm trying to improve my situation.
How? By looking through the paper and calling a couple of companies? You never try to follow up and convince them that you are worth hiring. So they just think you are interested or ready to work, you lazy piece of shit.
Dad, do you really think that I don't want to succeed?
No, I truly think that you are worthless. I don't want to care about you. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear about you or even see you. I am done with you.
I don't believe you. I'm your son. You help raise me and provide for me. And Mom and your daughter. Am I the only one that made mistakes?
No, of course not. But you are the only one who keeps fucking up over and over and over. I'm sick of it.
Look, I love you and I appreciate everything you've done for me.
So what? Your appreciation is worthless. I don't want to hear it. If you love me, then go out and try to make things work for you. Work for what you want. Don't come asking for my help because you are not going to get it.
I am trying, and in the next few years, I truly believe that things are going to get better.
Oh, I'm sure you're confident now. But in only a few months, you are going to give up and go back to being the lazy piece of shit that you really are.
That's not true. I have a lot of reasons to succeed, and I know that I will.
Yeah. I'm positive you won't. And then you'll come back here with your head down, your tail between your legs, asking for our help.
I will not.
I bet you $1 that you will. You'll call your mother, crying and acting depressed, and she'll feel sorry for you and then try and help. But now hear this. She is just as fed up with you as I am. She tried to help you with school, and she tried to get you a job at her company, but you failed at that. You just thought she would get you on easy street and let you slack off, and that's what you did. You messed up, and even though she fought for you, you still quit.
I left because my boss didn't like me and was trying to push me into a position that I would hate so much that I would leave. And it worked. And Mom couldn't do anything about it.
She did try to help you. She tried to teach you how to succeed, and you still didn't care enough about it. And so you quit and went back to some easy-ass job. Your mother and I have worked too hard to keep bailing you out. We're done. And there's nothing that you can say or do to change that.
And you're sure of that?
Of course I'm sure. I don't want to see or talk to you ever again.
Okay. Well, the only reason I came here was to tell you that my girlfriend's pregnant and I'm going to be a father.
Thank you. That was intense. Heavy duty stuff.
And our next piece is...
And our next piece is a Ronnie Clark romance. Oh, that's nice. It's nice to have a little romance after.
Written by Adler Applebaum and
Yes.
performed by Adler Applebaum and Sassy May.
Yes, and it's an Adler Applebaum production.
That's right. Breaking the rules, Applebaum.
Got a goddamn story to tell. Nice. This ain't no regular shit. It's about the heart of a man and the heart of a woman. And the hearts mean something. Come sit down with me, my sweet lady. It has been 4 weeks since we last met and made out in front of...
Fat Boy's Barbecue?
Yeah. I have written you a poem to show my love for you.
I wrote you a poem too, Ronnie.
All right. Well, mine comes first. I'm going to read mine first.
Okay.
Rather than wrap my love rod into an itchy latex parachute, honey, why don't we consider some romantic substitutes for that magic moment when my manhood shoots? Perhaps my warm shower of ecstasy and love could dribble upon your face from the heavens above. Or maybe on your hooters. Or if you'd like, even your hair. Though I must admit those hoo-hoos there are quite the precious pair.
Anything that gives my Ronnie bittersweet relief. Honey, I want you to know your hot beef makes me queef.
Your cooter tastes just like a peach, freshly squozen in Georgia. Now, honey, get down on your knees like a woman in a pornia.
Every time you spew, I see that look up on your face and all my dreams come true.
Woman, I'll ride you like a goddamn seahorse, and I will shoot man juice up your nose. Sure, it may smell like warm beer, but it won't stain your clothes.
Oh, Ronnie, my honey, that Clark nectar is so sweet. It makes my hootie secrete. But with all this sexy talk, I think I've wet my seat.
Oh, yeah. Give it to me. Oh, I want it. I fucking want it. I want it. you women out there, give your panties one Need a man! You real man!
Again.
All right, so it's really important that you don't play down over this line. All these lights need to stay in one piece. So it's really important that nobody walk over this or step over this or step on it. So, and actually, it doesn't do you any good because as soon as you step over that line, you don't have any light anyway, so no one can see you. So you might as well be on this side of the line where there's warmth and happiness and sunshine, and not on that side of the line where there's darkness and disapproval.
That's right. So remember, never over, always around on the entrances.
Yes, always around. But it was nice
because
to see
Monday works out, and we don't want to have to come up here.
Man alive! Yeah.
How are those karate lessons going, Monday?
They are going great. I have yet to show up, but I have heard that they're awesome. There's been pictures emailed. And I thought that was great because we get to see that poetry is not dead.
No. You know, Whitman's dead, but poetry's not.
No, and I'm sure he's more lively today than he was anyway. So
he's rolling in his grave today.
The next scene is God's Agent.
Written by Jeff Hawkins and directed by the same.
Yes, and in it is Cody McGorrick, of course. McGorrick.
Whatever. Diana Ritola. Jamie Shell. Nathan Adams. That's all you need.
Yeah. No front entrances, Diana.
Around.
I stepped over the line. My legs are long.
Be careful.
You know what, baby? It's not that high.
No, I'm not. Oh! Damn!
What is wrong?
I forgot to punch out.
God requires you to punch out?
With the latest expansion projects running over budget, God is cutting back on my overtime.
Are you nervous about the meeting?
I know I'll do well. Of course you will. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing. What good have I done in the past 3 millennia? My job would be a lot easier if this race wouldn't be so self-destructive. All we have to do is stop punishing the atmosphere with so much emission waste, and there's a chance that civilization could actually exist. Who am I kidding? No one's gonna stop driving. There are 125 billion galaxies. Certainly there must be a position somewhere I can advance my career. But lately I've been able to spend a lot more time with you.
This is Karen McCann, news intern at WNWR with exclusive breaking news. We are receiving reports from across the world confirming the story I broke on my blog at 5:31 this morning. Our sun is rising in the west. Repeat, our sun is rising in the west. Scientists from across the world are just now beginning to analyze the impact of my breaking story.
Oh! God damn it! Will you please give me my phone? Please! Give me. Oh, come on. Look, this is really important. Just go, like, wake and bake or something. I gotta figure out what this sun thing's about. Oh, God, where am I? Hello? What? Good morning. Real quick, this sun thing. Right. A sign?
No, I didn't get your email. Yes, I'll handle it. What did you say? The connection's bad again. Did you say a job interview? Yes, thanks for the recommendation. Where am I having the interview first? It's on the planet Earthlings recognize as Galish 581. I'm talking with the representatives? Headhunter over in New York? Oh, God, listen, I've got to catch a flight. I'll call you from LA. Yes, I'll handle the sun rising thing. Bye. Sorry, listen, sorry for making you wait, sir. I'm Alexander Gilliga-Meyer. My flight was delayed, and I had a little small thing to worry about.
Yes, I heard about that little thing. I bet you're going to that just because I was coming. No matter with the waitress. I'll start with a filet mignon, rare, and another bottle of Don Romaine Conti 1997.
I'll have the same.
Another bottle of wine, too?
As I told Martin Luther once to say, beer is made by man, wine by God.
Yeah. Our God will make wine, too. Yeah, God altered my molecular structure so I may resemble these carbon units. Ugh, this skin is so uncomfortable. How much longer before they shed this skin? It's so constricted and itchy. Oh, God.
You'll get used to it. Listen, these people are still in their primitive ways. I've definitely paid my dues. Listen, I'm particularly proud of the way I filled the void in the Middle Ages. With the Black Plague ravaging Europe, I took a single Old Testament reference and turned the devil into a Revelation superstar. Yes, thank you. While this morning the sun rose in the west, I spun it
Yes, the miracle sunrise. I wonder if the public will buy it.
Hey, I went retro. People bought JFK's magic bullet, didn't they?
Alexander, I like you. An agent's job is foremost to market and promote his client's career. Your work here has been groundbreaking, but I feel I must be straight with you. This morning I spoke with the representatives. Infrastructure overspending and a front office cutbacks are forcing us into a hiring freeze. I'm going to keep your resume on file. Our Lord is still in the concept phase, but when it's completed, he will need an agent with great experience. In a few hundred years, when our evolutionary track is back on course, we'll give you a call.
100 years? Thank you, but I'll be long unemployed before then. Thank you for your time. I have to be in LA for some other thing. God.
Next we have Along the Highway.
Along the Highway, and I wrote this. That's me. I wrote it. Yeah.
Directed by Karen Stobie.
That's right. And
performed by
John Crutchfield
and Darren Marshall.
That's right.
That's all you need.
Get out of the car, please.
Out of the car? Why do I...
Out of the car.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Get out of the vehicle now. Now, walk over here. Over here into the light.
Okay, I'm sorry, sorry. Is there a problem, officer?
Is there a problem, officer? Of course there is a problem. Do you think I just pull people over because I'm lonely?
Yeah.
Is there a problem? I have a problem when I have to shout to get someone out of their car. Now, what were you doing in there?
I was getting
I have a problem when citizens scream at me. Are you looking to give me a hard time tonight? Are we gonna have some trouble here?
Oh, no trouble.
Answer me.
Well, I just...
What were you doing in that car?
I dropped my wallet under the seat and
What's your name?
Merlin. Paul Marlin.
Marlin, huh? Named after the whale?
No, actually.
How fast were you going?
What?
How fast were you going? Is that too complex a question?
Oh, no, I 35.
Do you know what the posted speed limit for this area is, Mr. Marlin?
35.
Really?
Yeah, that's what the sign says over there.
What do I look like to you?
I don't understand, Officer Manson. I don't understand the question, Officer Manson.
You speak English?
Yes.
Then you understand plenty. What do I look like to you?
You look like...
The law! I look like the law. I look like the law because I am the law. People say the law is written down on a piece of paper up in some office building somewhere. What is that bullshit? Were you pulled over by a piece of paper? Were you? Did a piece of 8.5 by 11 stop you and dispense justice on your ass? Did it? Did it do that? Did it?
No, you did. You did. Are you drinking?
What? Why do you ask?
Because I thought I saw you drink from that flask in your belt.
License and registration.
Okay.
License and registration.
It's in my car. I just have to go.
Oh, that's real good. Oh, real good. Yeah. You get in your car and I stand here like an idiot, right? Is that your plan?
No, my stuff is in my car.
What stuff?
My driver's license and...
I'm gonna have to give you a breathalyzer.
What?
You gotta be pretty wasted to try and run from the cops.
No, I'm not. I haven't touched a single drop of it.
You are way over the legal limit. You are going to jail. What are you doing?
I'm calling the cops.
No.
Yes.
I am the cops.
I'm calling the real cops.
No, you are not. You craptacular piece of fried bullshit. I am the cops. And I'm not answering your call. All records are busy. Please try again later.
I'm on Highway 321 near Stevens Point, and I've just been pulled over by Officer Manson. Hey, that's my car. Hey. I like that one because it hit on universal themes. Yeah. All right.
You made sure of that.
All right, the next piece is Stand Up
by Nathan Adams.
And it stars, coincidentally enough,
Nathan Adams.
Nathan Adams.
And it was written by
Jonathan Adams, our third president. No, Nathan Adams.
Yeah, Nathan Adams.
Yes.
It's John Adams.
John Adams, you're right.
And it was the second president.
Damn, you and your erudition.
Where was I? Okay. Atheists need better marketing. It's true. Like, I mean, what are they going to offer someone who's religion shopping? It's like, you know, you go to the Christians, okay, what do I get? You get eternal peace in the afterlife. Go to the Muslims, 72 virgins. Yeah. Even if you go to the Hindus, you get a really fucking cool god with like an elephant head and like 3,000 arms. What do you get with the atheist? It's like, what do I get from you? This. What do you mean? The world works like you think it works. It's science. Well, that's shit. We have Beanie Babies. That is a fad that passed 700 years ago and everyone has beanie babies. No, they don't. Fuck you. And so, but what really I think atheists need is singing. All the other good religions sing. Why can't they sing? I don't know what they'd sing about. Primordial ooze. Yay. What on earth would they sing about? But I've noticed something. The more a religion sings, the more they have to make up for. It's like, you walk into a Catholic church, it's like, stupid Catholics, put people on spikes. Oh, big theater ceremony, I've forgotten. And the Mormons, what's the huge fucking tabernacle choir? They're trying to make you forget Wives 2 through 17. Now the Lutherans and all them, they don't sing as much, but they do just in case. They never know who's going to walk in. Maybe maybe someone's grandmother was run over by a Lutheran. They want to take care of that in advance. It's why Scientologists are such fucking nuts, because they don't sing. That's why we don't like them. If we could just get Tom Cruise to do a little hallelujah, we'd all be great. But I'm so glad that the religions have finally found a place to really duke it out. The box office. What is more American than indoctrinating children at the movies while fighting for your religious beliefs? Got Narnia, The Golden Compass, and Harry Potter. It's like a friggin' horse race. The cultists are over here going, Avada Kedavra! Christians are right here going, I don't believe any of this, my God is bigger, James Dobson. And the atheist is kind of over here going, I don't believe in any of this. So we really just need a Muslim entry in the race. So they just need to write a fantasy book series. I've got an idea. Bobby Ahmed and the 73rd Virgin. It's about a little boy who discovers his teacher is the fabled 73rd Virgin. But she's not in heaven because she was deflowered by his principal, who incidentally is played by Alan Rickman. Of course! Naturally. So I think it's just so American, and I couldn't be happier for it.
All right.
Next on stage we have TV.
TV.
Written and directed by Nathan Zumwalt.
And also it stars Steve Shell and Julian Voris.
TV.
TV.
Yeah.
You know.
I know.
Yeah?
TV.
Huh?
Huh? Did you ever wonder if there's something more? More.
Jesus!
Sorry. Kind of magical. Magical. Electrons, protons, microwaves, satellites, satelliting around beaming waves.
Cable.
Cable! Yeah, cable! Hundreds of miles of wires! Magical. Magical entertainment.
Sure.
When I was a kid, I thought maybe there were little men in there dancing, performing, taking coffee breaks. How do little men get in there, you know? Where do they go when you change the channel? Should I feed them? It's magical. Don't you get it, Earl?
Nope.
Don't you see what I'm saying?
Nope.
We can be out there. Like the people in there. We're just sitting here.
We're just sitting here.
We could be doing more. Like the little men, they're driving cars, playing sports, picking up totally hot women. See what I'm saying?
Totally hot.
Look at you. Look at that. Look at you. Look at that. See what I'm saying?
I think I see what you're saying.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. TV. Sports. Sports. We can play sports.
Sports.
Huh?
Sports.
We can do this.
Sports.
Basketball. Basketball. We can play basketball.
Basketball.
Huh?
Basketball.
All right.
Fuck yeah!
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 You're right!
Right!
I'm right!
You're right!
Fuck yeah!
Basketball!
You got a basketball?
I got a basketball.
I've got a basketball!
That's my basketball!
Basketball!
Fuck yeah!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. Huh?
You seen this commercial?
No. Hey. That was good.
What's this one? TV.
I bet he had to turn spell check off.
Yeah.
Tape change.
Oh.
Why don't you tell us a joke?
Well, we have a tape change happening right now, so we have to sort of fill some time. And I thought it was great because we touched on a lot of universal themes so far. But really and honestly and seriously, don't walk past this line. Just want to let everyone know.
Good joke.
Yeah.
Tape change complete.
I don't know any jokes.
Well, that doesn't matter because our next piece is Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve, and
written by Trina Egan.
Yes, and
performed by Cody
McGorrick.
Close enough.
McGorrick.
It's actually McGorrick.
McGorrick.
It was the fuck me pumps that snagged my shirt and like an irritating twig. When I tried to jerk free, it snared my skin and brutally hauled me back like a long dog running on a short chain, deep enough to hurt like hell and send a momentary wave of panic through my body like I was drowning in a sea of cat's claws, and I've never taste freedom again but be struggling, here removing one devouring tentacle of pain, only to have two more take its place. It was suddenly like I was wrapped in a wet blanket, having a nightmare about being wrapped naked in some stinging jellyfish rope clutches and slowly being lowered off 2,000-foot cliff, clinging to the intense pain, yet wanting with all my heart to unrope myself, knowing each living cord I remove brings me that much closer to the jagged rocks and crocodiles and razor blades below. She hooked me like I'm some goddamn stupid fish fighting, but all while wondering what might it be like out of the water in the dry air, bring sun, only if I could keep from getting fired up with these eggs and some cheap Mexican dinner in El Paso stuffed with tortillas, stuffed in some face of a 300-pound white trash ex-quarterback with the 16 brats running around screaming with the hairspray junkie prom queen, only to be piped back into the goddamn ocean as sinking solid waste. I know. How can she wear him so high with her ugly-ass husband so short and him staring at me like I was some second flat tire on his 2007 F-150 on the same stretch of hot road about 60 miles from nowhere, Nevada, and me knowing that I could take that son of a bitch without letting so much as one eye stray from those 6-inch spikes, wondering the whole time how she can balance so much weight out in front of her that I can barely stay out on this bar stool while my friend's elbowing me in the ribs trying to get me to go talk to her while her husband is on the fucking job. I told him, Floyd, goddammit, I'm trying to stay out of trouble this year. Just as she slinks her way across the room and ends up to my very side, nudging the bar stool over with a perfectly curved hip, holding out a slender fistful of bills to the barman's attention as if she needed any money because every guy in the whole joint is watching her every move, and turns to me in a voice that sounds like a million cats purring. These fucking shoes are killing me.
All right, the next piece is called Potty Mouth.
Written, directed, and performed by
Julian Boris.
The master.
I am not ashamed. I am not ashamed of my genitals. Which brings me to my third point. There has been simply far too much open discussion of what is better off being left behind the bathroom door. Do I seem unreasonable, but doesn't anyone have anything better to talk about? Is there nothing more between us as human beings but the sploosh of a turd and the accompanying crinkle of flatulence? Instead, how about we talk about Buck Rogers, or how crazy life is, or what a fucking asshole you are? Sure, we all have a little brother who crapped in the woods, and when reaching for some makeshift toilet paper, unfortunately grabbed a lush fistful of poison ivy. I recall he ran around the woods lost and crying and scratched his butt to blood, but see, that's not fun or funny. That is sharing gone wrong, and I for one, will have no part in that. Nor, for fuck's sake, do I need to bear witness to you discuss how after too many espressos, your shit is a greasy web riot. Or, when you brag, you can actually taste the spread cat boogie as it oozed through the pantyhose. I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. tiny gray apartment. It was just a room. She tied me to her bed with bicycle tubing. She drank laundry detergent and threw hot bile up on my stomach and thighs. I guess that is my first point. Perhaps I've lost all critical perspective, but wouldn't it be a better world if grandfather would desist in his drooling monologues regarding the various kitchen utensils he has used to keep his pulpy hemorrhoidal lips, tongues, and danglies properly tucked up? I know I don't want to know. Or the slow butter churn of backdoor buggering. You like that?
Nice alliteration, baby.
Is that good? When you were 7, you demonstrated to your mother how grinding your private parts on your pillow felt good. Thomas, a towel snapper, fan of the backsplash, and true patriot, told me his lady was simultaneously giving him a hand job and titillating his bottom one romantic night in the brownstone. When she withdrew her finger, it was smeared with green-gray feces. No fun! Fuck! Under the fingernail! Shut up, Tom! It shouldn't even be referred to vaguely! She said I would have to cut her shoulder with an X-Acto knife before she would have sex with me. Maybe that is the first point. I have considered your counter-arguments. I have, and I agree, it's natural, but it's shitting! And sure, it does feel like I spend half my waking hours wiping and re-wiping my ass, so it doesn't mean I want to hear myself saying it in public. Point number 5. She asked me if when I ejaculate, it feels like maggots spring out the end of my cock. Point 5. My mouth is very red and it glistens. But, and this revisits quite elegantly, I might add, the 9th subsection of my 4th point, that being, where does all the poop go? Just down, gone, saved? Saved, maybe it leaves a smear of itself behind, a dark tongue on the porcelain, and you will stay your hand and not molest it, leaving it there for the next patron to ponder. I digress. All that shit down there in great swampy graves of silence and dark. What do you think it's doing? Nothing! For the love of dick-grits, you know better than that. The doo-doo is planning, getting angry, getting organized, coagulating, waiting to avenge its banishment from the promised land of our asses. You bet my hearties, on the day of the second expulsion, we shall drown beneath a most foul and most putrescent tsunami of mostly glanduous unfood. Which brings me back to my second point. The mythological night hag would, on the eve of the new moon, steal men's penises. And keeping them in birds' nests, she would feed them like fledglings. Cheep, cheep! Cheep, cheep! Cheep, cheep! Thanks!
It's like the next generation of a public service announcement. Yeah, it's like, let's learn about, let's not make people thread the needle so much. We'll move these over here. So that way, we'll have a big highway of entrance area.
That's
right. Tell us a joke, Saul. Tell us a joke. Oh, wait a minute.
I will tell a joke before the next piece, which is
Honeymoon.
An excerpt.
Yes.
Written by Rob Taylor. Directed by Jason Williams. Performed by
Eric Cover.
Right.
And Mickey.
Hanley.
And I didn't have Mickey's last name written down.
Ray Cawthon.
Yeah.
What are these?
They look like panties.
I know what they are. What are they doing in your bathroom?
Well, you see, the thing is...
Are these the stripper's panties?
The who?
The stripper, Daniel. It was a bachelor party. I assume Bradley got you a stripper? It would be just like him.
The stripper. Yes. Yes. That's it. She threw them at me at the end of her act.
Rather tacky of you to keep them, don't you think?
I suppose it was. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. I'll just get rid of them, shall I?
Yes, that would probably be best. And then we can go, right?
Of course.
Okay, great. I'm just going to put on my shoes. Everything all right, honey?
State of Nevada. Marriage license.
Oh, God.
Daniel. Who is Ella? Daniel? Danny?
Yeah.
I asked you a question. Who is Ella?
That is a good question. I wish I knew.
What is this? Why do you have a marriage license with this woman's name next to yours?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. The thing is...
Who is Ella?
That would be me.
Oh, shit. Ella, hi. Oh, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to...
Go to the store, right.
Yeah.
Well, I came back to ask you what your favorite breakfast was. I mean, I thought I'd show you what a good wife I'd be, right? What is she in our bedroom?
Daniel, who is this woman and why is she wearing your clothes?
Well, this is awkward.
I think I see what's going on here.
Oh, I really don't think you do.
Oh, please, I am no idiot.
It's really not what it seems.
Bradley put this up to you, didn't he?
Brad? Yeah, well, that's what I thought. No. Actually, this time, Brad is not involved.
Hello, Danny. Why is your ex in our bedroom?
His ex?
You heard me. Danny is mine now.
I've had enough of this. Daniel, I want to know what is going on.
Don't call him that. He doesn't like it.
I think I know what my fiancé does and does not like. Who are you?
Duh! I'm Danny's wife.
Daniel.
I don't know.
Daniel?
I said don't call me that.
Shut up, you stupid little tramp.
What did you call me?
Tramp. Are you deaf as well as an idiot?
Oh, Danny! Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
No. I mean, yes.
What?
I mean, oh my head.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh.
Get away from him, you hussy.
Hussy, huh? That's it. I'm through being nice. Get out of our house.
Your house?
My house!
Your house!
Please!
My house! You heard me!
Please!
Your house?
Yeah, you heard me. My house!
Please!
Get out, you bitch!
What?
Please, stop. Don't.
And some nice stage combat, too.
Yeah, that's always good.
Next we have Merry Christmas from the Johnson family.
Johnson family.
Written and directed by
Sarah Fields.
Performed by
Lauren Michaels, Chris Oates, Peyton Seiler Jones,
Belle Marks, and Sarah Fields.
And here it is.
Don't go over the line. Piss them off.
The Johnson family Christmas greetings video, take 1. Okay, ready and...
Liza, no phone. Hang on.
Action!
Merry Christmas from the Johnson family. Jared, $50. You there? Okay. It's not like I wasn't thinking. I was thinking. Just like, not hard enough.
I asked for freaking 75. I deserve twice that for this fucking turtleneck alone.
Hey, you're grounded, smartass. Wait, are you paying him for this?
He threatened to steal the money if I didn't.
You give it right back right now, Buster. Or else.
I already spent it on a new family.
Great. Well, I'll hope you'll be happy.
Whatever, you sack of shit. Can I leave now?
Oh, look, it's Marjorie Atkins. Hi, Marjorie. You are such a moron.
Eat me.
Okay, let's try this again. And action!
Merry
Christmas from
your favorite asshole.
Mom, if Jared dies of lung cancer, can I have his TV?
You're a smoker now?
I've been smoking since 5th grade.
It's official, I'm a bad parent. I have raised an ungrateful, drug-addicted, gay son!
What? You think I'm gay?
So I told him I needed money, and he was like, hang on, Jared's gay?
You're gay?
It's okay, honey, Mommy still loves you.
Oh, no, you do not.
Okay, and take 3. Merry Christmas from...
The Johnson's gay son.
You know I'm getting paid by the hour.
You're not just grounded for the rest of the year, bucko. You're grounded until you get back on the right team.
This is just priceless. You know I'm not.
I need a Xanax.
Why don't you get us all one? Meet me.
Well, I don't know what my moral beliefs are. Mom, do Methodists support abortion? Mommy's in a bad place right now, honey. Just ask your brother.
Oh, sure. Haven't you seen the Methodist abortion clinics all over town? Why? Are you knocked up?
Katie, I have to go.
Oh my God, Mom, are you hearing this shit?
What if it's hereditary? They say it's hereditary.
Well, are you a lesbian? Oh my God, get up. That Yancey kid has his binoculars out again.
I just can't take it anymore. What are we gonna do with the gay son?
We'll kill him.
Hey, what about Liza?
What about Liza?
Why don't you ask her? Why don't you tell them, black sheep?
Guys, seriously, just one take. I got things to do today. Ready and...
Merry Christmas from... Pine boxes or something?
Seem to have lost my erstwhile co-host, but no matter. because the last piece is called Up Close and Personal. It's written by Mundy Carter and Karen Stobie, directed by the same, and performed by Karen Stobie and Red Tail Marvin Lewis, who's still routine around here somewhere.
Before I start, I need just a few things from you guys. First, can I have a color? Any color?
Blue.
Blue. Thank you very much. Wow. This is the blue section right here. Can I also have a fruit? Mango. Mango. Boy, I heard mango really strong. Mango. And any noun?
Cat.
Cat. And an adjective. That means a descriptive word.
Sticky.
Sticky was very clear. And one more thing, I'd like a name of a recipe that doesn't exist. A dish.
Deep fried hog balls.
I really don't need to repeat that, do I? No. Deep fried. All right, great. Are you ready? You ready to go? Okay. All right. And could you? That's right. Right. Follow my voice. Follow my voice.
I hear you.
That's right. Right. A little closer.
I hear you.
Right. Here
Yes,
you are.
I do.
Here you are. We're almost back.
All right.
We're almost back.
You know, you got
Just a minute. Shh.
What?
Yes, and we're back up close and personal with Karen Carter, and I've been talking with Red Tail Marvin Lewis.
Yeah.
That's right. The legendary blues performer.
Yeah.
And just as always, on all of our shows, we do like to get up close and personal. I'd just like to know, can I call you Red Tail?
Oh yeah, everyone called me Red Tail.
And where did that come from, Red Tail?
Oh, well, you know, my full name is Red Tail Marvin Lewis. And actually, Red Tail is my given name. Marvin is my nickname.
And where did that come from?
Oh, well, you know, some of the kids, when I was running around as just a little one, then they would say, that Red Tail, he's such a Marvin. Look at him trying to climb a tree while he holds on to his juice. He's such a Marvin. And I guess it just sort of stuck. You know, when you're playing in the blues circuit, you kind of end up relying on your nickname because everybody else has sort of similar names. You end up, there's a Chris Jones and an Ed Smith, so we got to know a little bit more about who we're playing with. So we end up with the nicknames, and I ended up with Marvin.
So should I call you Red Tail or Marvin?
You can call me Red Tail, because I knows you.
Yes, that's right. That's right. You know, Red Tail, I hear that you've never gotten married, and that you've came close many, many times throughout your life, and I'd just like to know what happened.
Well, you know, it's one of those kinds of things, always going to the dance but never asked.
But normally you're the one that asks.
That's true. I almost would say that sometimes I was begging.
And I heard that you came close, your fourth.
I did. And it was, to tell the truth, it was a woman who didn't have a nose. Now, I understand what it means not to, to be robbed of a sense. And
so did you kind of made up for each other that you smelled things that she couldn't smell, and she saw things. And...
Well, people said I smelled, and that's why I didn't get married so many times.
And so the two of you were very close then?
We were. You see, I have a gastrointestinal disorder.
Which brings me to the fact of your fourth album.
Yeah?
Which was called Deep Fried Hog Balls.
Deep Fried Hog Balls.
Yes, and I hear that was your grandmammy's favorite recipe, and you decided to name your fourth album on it.
Yes, I did.
Yes, and could you tell me just a little bit about that?
Well, we would often get together around a big plate of deep fried hog balls. Now, this was a special occasion. I'm not going to let you think I'm putting on airs that we had deep fried hog balls every week. No. No, because we was poor. We couldn't afford no deep fried hog balls every week. But on the special occasions, we would would get together and we would have the deep fry. And I tell you, we would have such a good time. We'd all get together and we'd sing, you know, we got the deep fried hog balls. What do we got? The deep fried hog balls. What do we got?
Wow.
The deep fried hog balls. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And it would go like that.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you so much for
Well,
sharing that.
that's actually the opening track.
Of your fourth album, wasn't
Of
it?
my fourth album.
That's right. That's right. And I'd just like to talk to you a little bit about your cousin Roy.
Yes, Roy!
Yes, cousin Roy.
Cousin Roy!
Cousin Roy. And I hear you're third cousins?
We are third cousins, twice removed due to a car accident.
And I heard that his father was your former partner, Honeydew Crandall Smothers.
Yes.
Honeydew, could you tell me a little bit about Honeydew?
Well, Honeydew could play the harmonica like nobody else. Actually, he could play two harmonicas at once. He had a mouth that you could put a foot in. And people did, because, well, he would put his own foot in there. I tell you, it was a trip. He was. And I miss his poor soul. I accidentally killed him.
I did not know that. I think
Yeah.
that's a first here on
Yes.
our show. And how did that happen?
Well, it's a tragic mistake.
Oh.
Well, he was getting the better of me. He said he could spit further. We were on a bridge. And he said he could spit further. And I said, I might be blind, but I can spit farther than you, my friend. And I was hawking up a big one. But sometimes when I hawk up my loogies, I tend to flail my arms. And what happened? I knocked him right off the bridge. And the bridge was not so high, so he might have survived the water if he didn't go into a garbage scow.
A garbage scow.
And that's what happened. He went into the garbage scow, and those aren't as soft as some of the movies might lead you to believe. In fact, it was a garbage scow that was mostly filled with cinder blocks.
So that was the reason for the title of your 14th album.
Yes.
Which was?
Ow!
I see we are almost out of time. I think I just have a bit of time left, but it's been a privilege.
Oh, it's a privilege. It's been all mine.
Yes, it has. And this is the 40th anniversary of your very first album.
Yeah.
Could we just leave today hearing a little bit about that?
Oh.
Just a little bit singing about that.
Oh, which track of my first album?
Yes,
please. Which one?
Oh, I'd like to hear about the Sticky Cat.
Oh, Sticky Cat.
Yes, the blue Sticky Cat.
I got a sticky cat in my hat. Don't you want to know why it's that sticky cat? I got you there. Oh, baby, I love that sticky cat that you got. 'Cause I know why that antibiotic didn't work. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I know why that antibiotic didn't work. Yeah, thank you. Oh, look at me, avoiding the lights.
All right, that will do us for No Shame for 2007, folks. Thank you for being here. We'll be right here next month. We will not have the lights next month. We will do it all again in all our glory. I'd like to quickly thank our volunteers before we all leave. Our bartenders, Katie Casman, Mickey Hanley, Karen Stokey, Jessica Cameron, our lights director, Jason Williams.
Yes, not easy job. Let's hear it for him.
Just tell random people. Tell them to come to the show. Good night.
I think everyone saw my ass, which is good. Hi, Peter Brasby. Did you get a good shot of my ass here? There you go. Make sure you get that on URTV. Thank you.
I think we need to start having more shame theater.
More shame?
More shame.
Shame. I can sell that. Work this up.
Likewise, that was so funny.
Some shame.
Oh, no, I heard about it.
Get better
It's so sweet.
Usually about a month.
So it'll be done within the next week. That's what I hear.
Cookies are good. Good cookies.
It's like, first of all, I don't care.
You were so
They're online.
We hit it pretty hard. It's Sarah's script. Where'd Sarah go?
Little short here. I think the first one is job.
Well, you know, his parents can't leave. Oh, he's been there since the day he was born.
Okay,
he's still being born. I've got a friend who knew him before anybody else did. His mom sits there and tells, hey, his mom sits there and tells you what Jesus. That's what happened. I'm like, you know what? Here's Jesus. Jesus right here.
Yeah, I will give you a ring.
It's my favorite pepper.
What's the plan for tomorrow? No shame theater. Yay!
It's a great theater, you know.
What's your name again?
Lauren. And yours? Kate. That's good. She can sing. Oh, is it?
I totally
I'm good. How are you? Good.
Yeah.
Good. What are you doing
Perform. Oh, we're being still.
Yes, that's Peter. Peter and his camera. Hello. Say hello to Asheville. Say hello to URTV. Hello, Asheville. Oh. Okay, no, seriously.
It was great. It's good. I like that.
That's who he is.
Well, hello. How are you? I didn't know you were here.
But it's fun too.
Oh yeah, I love it. I actually sing some Christmas carols around.
Hi, Peter.
I don't exist. I am light.
Like where you belong, baby.
Spotlight.
I forget. I know.
Well, I guess when we're spotlighted, we'll be together.
I know.
Whatever. I am
Good light, though.
illuminated.
Good light. It's good light.
Gotcha. So I'm going to try to make it.
I moved off the wall.
That doesn't really point anyone in particular out.
Okay, great. Are you going to capture those or am I?
Oh, fun.
Check.
Here's a really ugly poster. I can capture it.
Well, actually, it was kind of fun to watch it.
Oh my God.
Started because one of the things that's sort of happening.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh my God, my daughter told me to him up and oh, he's so cute.
He's a good boy.
My children. Oh.
Yep.
Oh my God. Really?
Dark. Yeah, that's my grandmother's maid hair.
This is so cute. This is so cute. This is so cute. Oh my God, yes. Oh my gosh.
Cousin Toby.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And they're like,
We were having a discussion earlier today about what is virgin about.
all the time, and like sometimes
That was just a practice. No shame, ladies and gentlemen. No shame.
So, Peyton and Bev, tell me, how long have the two of you been dating?
Off and on for about 14 years.
14 years, really? 15, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, so
Oh, as of
pre-birth.
Wednesday, yes.
Yeah, as of Wednesday, 15. Wow, pre-birth, that's excellent. And how's it been going for you folks?
Okay.
Great, except when he wears the black trench coat.